Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. So now we are going to understand a Git global information tracker. So whenever we are working on projects, right, so we do work as a team. Multiple person will collaborate on that particular projects, right? So how does this work? How does multiple person contribute on the one projects? How do we get everything we do understand in this session, right? So full form as Git says global information tracker. That means we do keep a project on a one place. From that place, whatever the team member we have, they will all take it from there and they will contribute on it, right? So what is the use of it? Git is a version control system that is called VCS, used to track changes in code, right? Collaborate with other developers, roll back the previous version when needed, right? So suppose me and Alan and Black, these two person are working on a project, right? So Alan does some code change, Black does some code change, right? They both did some code change. Then they want to integrate in a one particular place, right? And some changes which Alan does, right? They want to take by the Black. The changes that Black does, that want to take by the Alan. So that means mix up kind of things which they are using, right? For that purpose only we are using this Git. How does we use? How do we use them? How do we integrate them? We are starting from the scratch, from the very basics. Okay, so we will understand each and everything on it. Okay, so first of all, whenever you are working on a Git, you have to install one software in your system which is called Git Bash. So I am coming to the browser and I am directly writing Git Bash download. Okay, we are starting from the scratch. So Git Bash, it will give me one download option here, so I can directly go to the window and I can get the download option here. So you can see now that installation download has completed, right? Now we have to install it in our local. So open that. So it's a simple like install of other software. So it is going to install into C drive, program file. Next. Yeah, next. Take a default one only. Next. Install. So now you can see that get installed successfully, right? And click on finish. So the first thing that we have to finish it. Git Bash, first up we have to check the Git Bash is there or not. If it is not there, we have to install it. Okay, now what we have to do, let me create a new project. Okay, so let me go to here and I will go to the Spring Initializers. Let's create a Spring project, a Spring Initializer. I'm creating a new Maven project. Okay, and let add the dependency like web dependency right now. Okay, and add like JPA. Okay, and add SQL. Okay, and what else? I think that much is required now. Okay, and let me give here like my or like e-commerce, something like that. Okay, e-commerce application, it could be any name. Okay, so I have given the simple web dependency I have added here. Okay, and then generate, I mean given the artifact which is the application name, e-commerce group com.example. That's it. Java JDK using 17 version and Spring Boot 3.5.4. click on generate. Application is downloaded successfully. Now let me extract it, go to download once. Now that application is ready, so I have to open that in my IntelliJ. So I will directly open the IntelliJ. And here directly I can do one thing. First, let me upload this project into GitHub. So what I have done here, right? I have created one project, right? What is the project name? That is the e-commerce, right? Let's create a one branch name in the Git repository. So after creating the project, I have to go to this Git and Git URL, github.com, login, and this, right? Here we have to give that username and password. So I'm giving my username and password. Okay, now Git is there, right? Now we have to create the first repository, right? Now let me go to this and create the repository. So here you can get all the repository, and here you will get the option like new. So I'm click on new, and here I'm giving the name of my repository. Okay, and yeah, that's it. No need to add any readme file. Click on create repository. So that time repository is created. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to go on the place where I have a project, right? So this, after that, what I have to do, I have to open the terminal command prompt. So click on CMD, and I have to go to the place where I have a, like this project. So download and CD. We have a, like e-commerce, right? Not document, it's download. Okay, so first we have to reach on that location where I have project. So this time I am on a place where I have project. Okay, now what I have to do, after that I have to write first git init. So these are the command you can directly follow that you can get from the Git itself. So git init. So it will create one project as a git initialize. Okay, second command we have to add git add space dot. These are the basics command. Okay, git add space dot. So what it will do, it will add all the content of the git, right? And then we have to write git commit. Okay, hyphen m. So hyphen m means message only, git commit hyphen m. So first we have to write a commit, and here I will get like project added, something like that, project added. So here it is asking, please tell who are you, because it is not understanding where it is going to commit, right? So that time what I have to do, I have to perform this clone remote actually. So I will add here git remote. Okay, add origin. What origin it could be? Here it will find the URL which is already here, right? So I have to copy the same completely from the git itself. Add origin and paste it, right? And then you have to, so it is added git remote add origin, right? And one more thing we have to do here, then after that we have to write git commit command. So this time again it is asking who are you, right? Because git remote we have added, but we have to configure that username and password as well. So it is asking, please tell me who are you, right? So that we have to write this command on, please tell me who are you. It is not taking. I think maybe let me try that way. So here I have to provide that, say email. Okay, and let me provide in double quote. Okay, and let me try with the username as well, and dot username, and I have to provide the username. That could be what I've given here. So username, let me search erIrfan04, right? erIrfan04. Okay, now let me write git commit once again. So this time it is created. Okay, so whenever you're doing first time git configuration, right? So we have to do git config, then only it will perform the git commit. So git commit is performed now. After git commit, what I have to do, right? We have to perform the git branch. So let's create a git branch, or let's go with the man only. Okay, don't do that. Git remote we have totally done. Then we have to write git push command, git push -u origin master. So by default it is having a master branch, or if you want you can create some other branch as well. So it will ask to configure, so it is asking sign in with the browser. So it will ask the username or and password. So now you can see that it has git configured and the project in my GitHub now. Okay, so we have to click on this git authorize button and then it will be in GitHub. So let me open that GitHub once. So it is already here, right? So this time the project which I have created in our GitHub repository now. So first what I did here, let me explain the steps that tell what I did. Okay, let me open the notepad. Okay, so first what I did, I installed git bash, that is the first. Okay, second, created account on GitHub. If you have, fine, you can log in it. If you don't have, you can sign up as well. Okay, and third what I did, right, created Spring Boot application, created Spring Boot application. Fourth, right, created repository in GitHub, right, GitHub's site, create the repository in GitHub site by the same name as project, right, which created, right. Fifth, what I did here, right, I post that git code, I post this project in GitHub by using commands. So what commands we have written? Okay, let me copy this command. So there we can get that git history. It's history only command we have here. I think maybe if it is not giving, let me copy from this here itself, right. Okay, let me write down this command which we have written, right. So first command what was? It was git init command, right. So what was the command? First command that was git init. Second command git add space dot, right. Third command we have written git config command. Git, let me copy from there directly. That was on a git config command, right. These both command we have written. So that was a third command and that was a fourth command. Okay, and after that what I did, I created a one I wrote a one command, git commit command, git commit -m with a specific message that we do provide every time whenever we do commit it, right? And 6, what I did, after git commit, we have performed the git push -u origin master. So master is nothing like a branch name, so by default master branch will be there. Okay, it may have other branch as well, so I will let you know how to create the other branch as well, right? And one more thing, one more command we have written, right? So that also we can write, that was git remote. Git remote command also is required, where we have to give the repository name. So after doing the git config, we have tried git remote add origin, and that could be repository name. So at the first time we have to do that as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So these are the 7 command we have fired, right? So this time after writing this all commands, my project is in git repository. Now what I do next? We have to take this project into our local. So let me tell you one thing here. Whenever we do work on git, right? Whenever we do work on git, it will create a 2 repository for us. How many repository? 2 repository. That we have to understand first. First could be local repository, and second will be a global repository. I will tell you where it is. Local and global will there, right? Local means it will create in our system itself. It will create in our system itself, and global means it is creating into a here, which could be this URL which is created, right? So this is whenever it is creating in this particular account, that means it is called global repository. So that could be a global repository. So 2 repository will create, local repository and global repository. Now here you have to understand what is the meaning of this git commit and git push. So git commit will always, what does it do? Git commit, it do the changes into a local branch. It do the changes in the local branch. Okay, and this will do the changes in, it do changes in global branch. So we have 2 commands, right? First one is a commit and second one is a push. So always remember that commit command will do the changes in our local, and git push will do the changes in our global branch. Okay, and then we have to write this local repository and global repository. So this time I have created the project in our GitHub, and I have to take it from the Git, right? So next what we are going to understand, how to take project from the GitHub, okay. So if you want to create the project from the GitHub, we have to go to the GitHub, and here it will ask you, right? That's a project which I already created, and here it is giving the code, and it is asking to take the URL. So we have 2 things here, right? HTTP and SSH, kind of that. So we have to go to the HTTP and we have to copy this URL. So just copy this URL, right? What we are going to do now, please understand how to take project from the GitHub into local. So this time project in my GitHub, and now I want to take this project into a local. It may be possibility, right? You are new joiner or the project is already into Git, right? And you have to take that in your local, right? So that is a process we have to follow always. To take a project from the GitHub to the local, right? So first what we have to do, we have to copy this URL, and next what we have to do, we have to open the IntelliJ, right? And here we have to click on clone repository. So whenever you have a Git, right, IntelliJ, you will definitely get this clone repository. So here you have to put the URL, whichever you have in your this one a git, right? That's it. Git install, what upon download and install. I think that plugin is also required for this IntelliJ. Okay, so if you are getting the option, please click on it. Yeah, now it is done. So we have to click on clone only. So this time that project in my local system, that is taken from the GitHub. Okay, you can see here whatever project I created, that basics project, right, which is having a main method and resource having abundance property, right, e-commerce. So that project in my local system now, right? So if you want to take it from the global to local, that time it is project in my local right now. Now what we have to do, suppose I am creating something here, right? So let me create a new package here and I am giving a name like suppose controller. Okay, so controller, I'm creating a new class that could be say like my controller, and what we have to do here, I have to use REST controller annotation, and let me create one method like public void test, something like that. And what I will do here, I will put some return statement, and I will post here like hello or welcome to Spring Boot, something like that. Welcome to Spring Boot. Let me use one request mapping as well, and I will put here, it could be say like e-commerce, okay, forward slash e-commerce, and here I will put like get mapping. So it is, I already covered that in a starting of the Spring Boot, right? So if you do not aware about it, please watch that, you will get that complete idea of it. So that could be like a greeting, okay, and here I can, instead of void, I will put the string here. So this time I did some changes in my code, and you can see here it is giving some red. What does it means red? The red means here the code which you have created, right, that code is not go to the GitHub yet. So that symbol here, if it is coming in red, right, that means that code is not in our Git actually. So what I have to do here, after doing your changes, right, because the changes in my local right now, even not in local repositories in my I mean in my system only, but not in like local repository. So when it will go to the local, that time we have to go to this here commit only. So here you have to go to this commit, right, and here you will see that what the changes you did. So here you will get to know that the changes whatever you have done. So that means you have created complete class. So these are the changes you did it, right? Now what you have to do, you have to push that changes in your local repository first. So what I will do, I will click on the checkbox, and here I have to write it comment, right? What I have to do, I have to write it comment here. So what, let me tell you one thing, what I did here now, I created the controller, right? Now this controller in my local repository, now what I have to do, I have to push that in my global repository, right? I have to push that into this GitHub. Like I want to push this here only, because that changes in my local system, and this changes I want to push into GitHub, right? So what I have to do here first, before doing commit, every time we have to create one branch actually. So suppose 2 person are working, or suppose 5 person are working into project. 5 person are working in project, right? So this time suppose LN are working, right? ln are working, and he want to do changes in our project, in our e-commerce project. So what could be the first step? What he has to do first? First, that Alan has to create feature branch. So Alan has to create one feature branch, right? So that could not be a branch which, like here we are using one branch like I'll call master. Sometime it is a master or sometime it is a man, right? It could be use any one of them. So these are the branch where all the code branch here, all code will present. But it may be possibility, right? I am doing some changes. It may be possibility that code is not right, because that code will review by my manager, right? Or my TL, right? So that time it may be possibility the code which I have written here, right? That code having some mistake. So that means I don't want to be put that code into direct in my master or man branch. So what happened, right? So every person, whichever person is doing, right? Alan has to create the feature branch. Feature branch, it's called like a kind of local branch, something like that. Okay, that you can understand. Local branch, right? So how to create the branch? Let's understand first. So go to your IntelliJ, and here you have to get terminal, right? So in the terminal itself, we have to write our command git checkout -b and branch name, right? So every company having a different way of creating the branch. So whenever you are joining your company, or if you are already a part of company, right, you may get that, okay, what is the branch name? So here I am giving like any name. So I am giving like creating controller, something like that, creating controller. Or I can give here like, so normally what happen, right, we do get one ticket number. If you are working on Jira, right, so you will get some ticket number. So here I am giving like A101, something like that. It is my local branch or feature branch. So this branch name could be any that you can. So right now when we are creating the branch, right, it is giving me error. The reason is that git path did not set with our local. Okay, so first we have to find where that git does install in locally, right? So as we have installed git now, right, so git will be install into a program file git only, right? So what we have to do, we have to set the path of it globally, that is for bin and command. So what we have to do now, so we have to go to this environmental variable, okay, get environment variable, and here we have to click on add environment variable, and we have a path, right? So click on the path and click on add it here. So there we have to add. So click on the new one. So what we have to set, let me copy first, okay, so that we can directly copy from till bin. So that we have to copy and we have to paste into this environment variable. So that is a path, new, and one we have to add for this one as well, command as well. So git bin, and one is for git command. So that also we have to copy and we have to paste it here. After that, okay, and okay, that's it. So path we have set it, right? Now let me create the branch once again. Let me restart the IntelliJ now. Okay, now let's say by default we are in a master branch, right? You can see here. Let me create one more branch, which is a local branch. So git checkout -b, that could be A101. It's my local branch name. So this time you can say that branch is created and it has switched as well. So previously it was in master, but now it will be in A101. It will take some time and branch will reflect here also. Okay, now you can see here that branches reflect to A101. So what happened, right? First, you have to create your local branch, right? So if the local branch is created, because this code which created by me only, maybe this code having some issue, so we do not want to be stored directly into a master branch or main branch, right? So that's why we created the local branch that is always called like a feature branch. That will always called like a feature branch, right? After that, we have to perform the commit operation. So you have to select the code, like this code you have write, and you have to add the commit. So I am writing here what is the purpose of it, right? So normally here we do right what the purpose we did, right? So here we created the controller class and added a test method on it, right? Test method on it, right? So after checking it and writing this message, I will go and click on commit. So this time this code has committed, and you can see here that file which was changes, right, that was not reflecting. Previously it was reflecting because it is committed, right? That means it is a local branch. But still in my local itself, we have to perform the push command actually after that. So first we have to write commit command and then we have to write push command. So go to again here in the branch, and here we have a like push option. Click on the push, and here it will ask the changes which you did here, right? My control class is created. Now we have to click on push anyway. So here also after doing the push, you have to log in with your GitHub because we are doing first time, right? I have started from the scratch. That's why it is asking everything. So click on the login by the GitHub. So authorized in GitHub. So it is authorized, right? Now there will not be any problem. Click on authorize JetBrains here. So you have successfully authorized. So you will get this message, that means code has pushed successfully in the global branch. So you can see here it is saying post A101 in the new branch origin, right? After that, what you have to do? That changes you did in no global, that changes in our global, but not in a main branch, right? So you have to again open the browser, and here you can see that after adding the changes, you will get this option, compare and pull request, right? Compare and pull request. So here I will click on the compare and pull request. So here you can say that it will ask the PR, which is called pull request. The short form of this, normally in company we do call PR, right? And here it will ask the reviewer. So because right now I am a single person in this particular team, right? So I don't have any teammates right now because it is in my local, right? If you have any other team members, normally company does have it, right? So here whenever you will click on it, right, you will get the person name here. So you have to click on the person name, so that will be a reviewer of your code. Maybe your TL or maybe your colleague who does review your code. So right now I don't have anyone, right? So I will not select, and I will click on the create pull request. So this create pull request, what happened, right? It will create one pull request, and here it will see this could be the changes here right now. So here you can see 4 file conversion, commit, check, and file changes, right? So that time here file changes we can get, and here that code we are getting, which code will be a changes that is done by me only, right? Let's say here I did some mistake on it, right? My manager is saying that you have written welcome to Spring Boot. That was not right. So what does it do? He will click on this plus, and here it will add some comment, right? Please change that greeting message. So that way your manager will give the comment whichever line he has an issue. So he has an issue on this particular line. That's line number 12 only, right? So in the below only he is writing, please change this greeting message. So I will click on start review, right? So that message will reflect here. Now what you have to do, right? You have to reply it. So you have to go on your local. So this actually normally what happen, right? This link, right? This link only we do share with our manager. So when do we share this link with our manager? So manager will get to know that, okay, this is the PR as generated by this particular person, right? Like Alan. So let me write here, what is a PR? PR is what? Pull request, right? Pull request. And this PR will share by the team lead or your colleague to review the code. How you can share? That could be the URL in the Git only. So you have to copy this URL. So normally what happen, right? Let me go to here in the conversation itself. So this could be that could be pull request here, right? So that way, if in your project, right, you will get 900, you will get 1000, you will get 2000. That means that much pull request has generated of your project. So this is a new project which for us, right? So that means it is having only one pull request is created. So this URL we do share with our TL or manager. So after generating your pull request, right? After generating a pull request, this link you have to share with your TL. So this link will open by your TL. Let's say it will open and he will review your code. So he will review your code, he will go to the file changes and he will check your code and he will say that already he has given one comment to me, right? Please change the greeting message, right? Welcome to Spring Boot. So what happen I will do here? So instead of Spring Boot, I can say welcome to this. Let me give here like our site name, which could be Elevate Your Code. Welcome to Elevate Your Code. Elevate my code, right? This message I want to change. Why it is giving error? Okay, I think I have removed this closing bracket, right? So that's why it is giving. So welcome to Elevate my code. After that, what I will do, I will select on it and I will again click on commit. So here, this time I did the change on this Elevate my code, right? So here in this time I will change this commit message and here I will say, right, added what that message, changed greeting message, changed greeting message. Okay, and I will click on commit, right? So this time file is gone here, right? So whichever changes you will did, right, that changes will be here only, and you have to select the file. After doing the commit, the file will remove here, right? File will remove here. Then you have to go and click on the push and you have to again click on the push anyway. So code as post. Now go to the global repository here. So you can go to here in the code itself. So you can see, right, not code. Let me open this pull request directly. So here you can see here, it will ask you, right, there's the outdated code, right? And this, it is asking, please change this greeting message, right? Please change the greeting message. Now what I will do here, I will put, yeah, I changed it. So that is a reply, we have to do it. I changed it, right? So that means your manager will get to know that, okay, you have done the changes on it. And then you have to click on commit. So that time your changes has done completely, right? And here are asking no conflict. That also will let you know what is the meaning of conflict, right? And at the end it is asking merge pull request, right? So this time the changes which we have, right, that is in my local branch. What is the branch name? Here it was A101, right? So this changes I want to push in my master branch. So master branch is a branch which will be a main branch where we have all the code, right? And here A101, that means that is a branch we are having only my code, right? And here it is having a complete code. So my code will not be directly go to the master branch. It will go first to the local branch that will always called like a feature branch that I created with A101, right? A101. Now after reviewing all the code, that means everything is fine. There is no problem now, right? Every code is fine, no problem. That is reviewed by my manager itself, right? Then what happened after that, I will click on the merge pull request. I will click on merge pull request. So I will click on the merge pull request, right, and confirm merge. So this time you will get this message here like merged. That means the code has merged in my global branch, which is a master branch, right? So right now this code has merged in my master branch, and you can go here and you can see here that code. Here you can see here it is in a which branch? Master branch only, right? So in the master branch you can go to this src here, and in the src go to this main, and here you can see inside the controller the message which I changed, right? Welcome to the elevate my code, that changes in my main branch now. So that way we have to do the changes. So here we have a different branch A101 as well, right? That is a feature branch. So after doing the changes, we do remove that branches as well. So this time this branch is not required, so I will remove it as well. Okay, so later on we can do it as well. So this is a complete process of creating the branch, creating the Git repository to the pull request. So that all process we do follow repeatedly always, right? And suppose that code has changed right now, right? Now if your colleague want to take the updated code, right? How does it take? So what he has to do, he has to write the pull command. So this time Alan has done one change, right, in this global branch, right? But that changes is not in the black, right? So what he has to do, black has to write one pull command. So here we have to write git pull, right? First of all, we have to change the branch name. So it is in a feature branch right now, right? So whenever you want to take updated code, right? Let me write down it here, right? So whenever, after pushing the code, what we have to do, right? What we have to do? First we have to change that branch into main branch. First we have to go in main branch or master branch, main or master, right? We have master, right? So master only, master branch, right? So I will go here. So how to go to the master branch? So that we have like git checkout. So we have to write simple git checkout only, no need to write anything. So if you write git checkout, and after that I want to go to this master only, so I have to write branch name as well. So git checkout we have used to switch from your local branch to master or master branch to local, right? So checkout we do use for switching between the branches. So here let me write this as well, git checkout. What does it use? It is used to switch between the branches. Okay, so we have to use git checkout, and then you have to write the branch name. So it could be master name, it could be any branch, right? It could be any branch, you can directly go. So right now I have to take updated code, right? Updated code we have to get from the master only. So first what we have to do, we have to go to the master. It's not always you have to go to the master, but better we can go with the master. But if you're already working with your some project, right, that time you can directly take the pull as well, right? So here we are going to git checkout master, because here I am working on my local system, right? So I have a single user only, right? If it is a multiple user, right, that time you may have to take it first time, right? Then you have to go to this master only, then only you can get it, right? So git checkout master, and then here we have to write git pull command. So git pull, it will give me one option like one file change, right? And it is saying that, okay, that code has come in my local right now, right? So it is saying that my controller is created, so you can go there. So this message will get, so whoever he want to get your code, right, he will directly write this command, git pull command. So git pull, it will come directly from the master, it is in a master, or if you are in local branch, right, there also you can go use it. So that time you have to write git pull, and you have to write the branch name as well, right? Git pull origin master, something like that, right? Origin master, that also will work. Okay, you can add this command as well, but if you're already in your master branch, you can directly write the git pull as well. So this command is not always mandatory, you can write it or you can ignore them as well, right? So whoever want to take the updated code, he has to write the git pull command and git pull with branch name, right? If it is in your feature branch here, right? If it is on feature branch, right? Let's say I will give this one more time. So suppose I am in different branch right now. So this time we took the pull in a master branch only, right? But suppose if you are in a different branch. So let me create one more branch, git checkout -b a102, right? It's like suppose other branch. So it will change here it will take some time. So it is A102, right? Then if you want to take that pull here, right? What we have tried git. So we can take changes in the master branch as well as our branch as well. Normally what happened, right? I did some changes on it, right? So I want to take the updated code. So we can do in local branch as well. So git pull origin master. So that we have to take it regularly actually. We have to take it regularly. Git pull origin master. So it will say already up to date because there is no changes on it. So we can take the pull in our local branch as well as we can take it master branch as well, right? So that we have write git pull command as well, right? Git pull is used for what? It is used to take updated code from the master branch or main branch, master branch in our local, right? So git pull, as name suggests, right, it is just taking the code from the master, right? And push means it is pulling to the GitHub, right? So PR is one of the important part. We have to generate the pull request. From the pull request, your code will be reviewed by your manager if it is required. I mean told how to that changes will done on it, right? How it will update the code, and you have to do the changes accordingly, and then you have to push it. After doing, right, it has to click on merge. So normally the merge part is doing by your TL only, not by you, okay? Because if all fine is done, you have to inform to your TL like my code is done, please merge my branch. So he will do and merge your branch. So merge means what happened, right? Merge means what? Merge means what? The changes will go in, not like local, like feature branch we do call it, right? Feature branch to master branch. Feature branch to master branch. Master, or sometime it is called man, okay? So that company to company does depend, okay? So that is the main use of merge, right? PR is just pull request, so there it will understand, your TL will understand what the changes he has to do. So here I have explained the simple git process, guys, that company does follow in the day-to-day routine, right? If you have any doubt, you can put me on comment. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.